right, I'm here with the gang at Malheur National Forest in Oregon. I think I'm saying that correctly. Malheur. Anyways, we're at the top of one of the series of passes that are in this national forest, and we decided to stay the night here on our way down to Moab. And so this is our first stop here in Oregon. Tomorrow we'll be in Idaho. The following day we'll be in Nevada, at least if we go by the plan. And then after that we will be into Moab. So we found a nice little camp spot here. It's a campground. Typically we go for the BLM land or the free spots, but tonight it was too good of a spot to kind of just pass. So anyways, we're gonna stay the night here, and then tomorrow we're gonna make our journey through Idaho, hopefully stopping into a couple of spots like Silver City, and then into Nevada afterwards. So let's find out what's for dinner. All right, Michaela and Asta, have you gotten started on dinner?
We have things set up. I've got it all laid out, so we gotta start our stove.
What are you having?
Chili mac.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chili mac that you had back in the Olympic Peninsula trip?
Yes. Yep, I got the recipe here. Got it put up with my magnet, so I labeled things on the top, which made it easier to dig through and find it. So everything is set up for the chili tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
We did a similar thing, trying to plan out all of the meals so that we just grab and put it in and we'll have what we need.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
How was the trip so far with the Silver Yeti?
It was fun to drive 395 with all the turns. I've never driven it, like the bottom part past Hermiston, so that was really cool.
It was definitely some pretty scenery.
Yeah. So yeah, it drove well.
Good, good. Nice and comfortable. Extra room now?
Yes. Yeah, everything fits in the back mainly, and so there's a spot for people.
No longer crammed in the back of the white Jeep.
No, a lot more comfortable.
So, Asta, how was the drive?
Yeah, it was comfy.
Yeah.
I'm tired of my backwards. She drove well. She drove right. At one point, I was a little nervous, but yeah, she did well.
Nice, nice.
He actually fell asleep, so he was comfortable.
Oh, well, there you go. Perfect.
Yes.
If he can fall asleep, then it must be okay.
Yep. My driving wasn't that bad.
Good, good.
Yeah.
All right, well, enjoy dinner.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, hon. What's for dinner?
We are having chicken curry with mushrooms and bell peppers and onions with white rice.
Ooh, looks good. Nice.
I forgot naan bread, so we'll probably just use maybe some tortillas torn up to like kind of dip in with it as well.
Oh, good. Well, how was the drive so far?
Good. Very enjoyable. Very, very relaxing. Nice scenic views. Like, it's been really nice.
So with the new adjustments to the interior on the inside, how did it feel?
Nice. Very nice. The cooled seats were a huge plus, but when the sun would come out and hit you, you just wanted that little extra, and it would take the edge off. Yeah. So I'm about to start a project, and it came about because the front seats in the Jeep are not very comfortable because they're old and worn out. Now I'd like to just reupholster them, have them redone, the cushion redone, but it's proven to be a little bit more difficult right now. So in an effort to try to replace the seats before a larger upcoming trip that we have coming, I decided to try out getting new seats. So these newer seats are aftermarket, of course, so they're not like XJ seats that I'm just going to go and replace. They're something completely different. And so I want to show you right now inside, especially the driver's seat. If you look right here, it's broken. You know, I guess that's pretty common for this cheaper material on the side. But it's also pretty worn out now. And if you look, the seat
There we go. On this side, it's pretty bunched on the right side there. And that bunching is really from the lack of the cushion. And so because the cushion is starting to wear out, you tend to sit lopsided in the seat. And our upcoming trip that we have going on is it's a longer one. And so to sit in this seat for hours on end is going to be pretty difficult to do. And the passenger seat has the same thing happening to it. It's a bit too worn out, and I want to make sure that this trip, since it's a longer one that's coming up for us, is going to be comfortable. And I think I'm going to keep the seats, and if things get a little bit better, more materials become available, then I think I'm going to still rebuild the seats. And that way, the seats, I could put the original ones back in. I've seen a lot of people do that. They reupholster the seats and they look really nice. It's like having brand new seats again. But right now, in the circumstance that we're in, there is not availability of someone to be able to do this yet. And so I'm just going to replace it. Maybe it'll be long term. Maybe these aftermarket ones I'll fall in love with and they'll be the best. And I'll just keep them in there. But if not, then I'm hanging on probably to these older seats and just see what happens. All right, more to come as I get the seats in. We'll take a look at them. So there's the seat. That's what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good so far. It reclines, of course, like any good seat would. It is what we would call pleather. So it's not actual leather, but it feels pretty good. It does actually kind of feel like real leather. And then we liked this thread. It's got some red thread into it, it kind of looks maroon, but maybe it's a little bit more bright red, as you can see right there. So now it is time to check out what it feels like. Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Kind of holds you in there. I wonder what it would be like for you, though.
You think it'll be comfortable for you?
I like it. I'm not sure. I don't really know until it's installed. All right, you gotta try it.
All right. Ooh. It's a little tight.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but it feels narrow. They're pretty though.
They're pretty, but we're looking for comfort
I
here.
know.
Is it going to be very comfortable?
It digs in, so no, it won't be comfortable for
won't
hours
be
on end.
Well, now we need to make a decision if we're going to keep them or return them and find a different pair.
Well, what do you think?
Feels high.
Even though it's lower?
Even though it's lower. I'm not sure. Time for the wife test. We'll see what happens. So we got the front seat back in. It was the first of the seats that was complete, and as you can tell, the red stitching here matches the red of the Jeep, so that's kind of nice. And of course, it's got the heated and cooled, both of those, in here, and it was really nice. It feels really good, real thick leather, not thin. So I want to test it out and see how it fits. I'll give the camera to my wife.
I'll drive.
Just a second.
Yeah, feels pretty nice. Feels good though.
Hold on a second, Carter.
Daddy put his seatbelt on first.
Feels good. Feels a little tall, but I think that's because when they rebuilt the seat, it was extra layer added in to kind of make things a little bit more even. But now, the wife test. Okay, watch out, Zakashjan. Let mommy sit.
Much better than the ones we tried before.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Wife approved. Can't wait to get the rest of the seats.
Yep. It's exciting. Buttons for turning it on, for down is low and up is high. And in the front, when you want AC, starts off on high. You can turn it down in your seat. And if you want the heat though, you turn it on. Shows red, and you can turn it down to, and then back to off. Exciting!
The cooled seats was definitely a good choice.
Yes.
Good. All right. Well, I look forward to eating that. Looks good. Well, how is the tent trailer setting up?
We're still ordering.
Oh. Coming together easy though?
Yeah, it's all done. Beds are made and everything.
Wow.
We're trying to get our system down.
Yeah, a procedure.
Yes.
Maybe by the end of this trip you'll have it down to where it'll take you 10 minutes to do everything.
Yes, it's all trial and error. Okay, that doesn't work. We found out we need to adjust something when we close it up. So.
Oh, well, it looks nice. Like it'll be comfy.
Yeah. Oh, we added a memory phone.
Oh, that's a good
Oh, and
choice.
when I got in there, it's like, oh, it's so comfy.
Oh, good. Well, I see that you're kind of getting dinner going. What's your plan?
I haven't decided yet. I had some from last night. We had some broccoli and some rice. I'm going to see how much I actually have of it, and maybe we'll just have that.
Oh, okay.
That would be easy. And then I have stuff for a salad, so add it together. Maybe it'll be enough. I'm hoping. Because next night, I brought our T-bone steaks from the cow.
Ooh,
Maybe tomorrow night we'll have that.
that sounds good. Definitely gonna have to look at those when they
Yeah.
when they're made up.
Hopefully I know how to make them.
Oh, all right. Well, looks good.
Yeah.